promotion party. We were set to join our respective departments on Thursday, so we decided to visit the Grand 5-star hotel on Wednesday night. Taj is just not a hotel, it is an iconic structure which defines Mumbai. Every room holds a thread of history. It is a heritage hotel facing the Arabian Sea which has seen all the waves and ships coming and going. It is the pride of Mumbai. You know, when life offers you a few promises, everything in your life feels like it is going on fast forward. Unlike those times, when there is nothing going on in your life, when dull, dreaded and lifeless moments grip the very essence of your being, when you feel like you are living an eternity of miseries. The only fact that sustains the future of this planet is that nothing lasts forever. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. Life is full of uncertainties, ups and downs, difficulties, obstacles, possibilities and opportunities. The only thing one can do is to embrace the uncertainties and go with the flow. We blinked and Wednesday arrived. I cannot forget the zeal and enthusiasm that was bubbling up in us. We were ready to celebrate our first work promotions, which felt so special, almost like conquering Mount Everest. We were elated, overjoyed and filled with infectious exuberance. It felt as if everything would remain so forever. If only we would have known, forever is a relative term, and that everything would change very soon. All those halter tops bought from the Colaba Causeway were put to good use. Nidhi and I wore almost similar halters in blue and red along with Calvin Klein skinny jeans and Steve Madden sneakers. We felt rich. Dipti decided to wear a lovely frilly and floral maxi dress. We shared each other's lipsticks and kohl's. The tint of Bobbi Brown high shimmer gloss set the celebratory looks right. Our Prada and Givenchy perfumes lingered in the air and the room was a complete mess. We blow-dried each other's hair to make it more messy and for it, in turn, to reflect our stubborn spirits. We shook our hair free to register a visible protest against the office ponytails and smiled knowingly. You can tell a lot about a girl's mood just by observing her hair. The style of a girl's hair indicates her spirits, her moods, her whims and fancies. A messy hairdo indicates playfulness, whereas a tight bun means she is in no mood to take. You're shit. Bang, shout out loud. Where is the party tonight, or let's go shopping? And a blunt cut tells you not to mess with her. I loved my girl gang. By then we had bonded well. We had each other's back and complemented each other almost perfectly. Every girl needs a girl gang where you aggressively believe in each other, defend each other and think your girlfriends deserve the best. We were no more strangers to this big metropolitan city. Soon, Gaurav joined us before the mirror. He looked dapper in his formal blue shirt and blue jeans. I smiled. Good times and crazy friends make the best memories. Hey girls, Gaurav said. I hope you are aware that our dinner is tonight only. How long do you really need to get ready? Swami has borrowed his uncle's car and has been waiting outside for the past 15 minutes, and we should not piss him off more. You know how particular he is about time, and considering the fact that this super handsome boy is accompanying you girls, I don't think anybody is even going to glance at you all. Let's move. We pushed him aside and made our way out of the door. It took us an hour to cover the distance of 15 minutes to reach the hotel. Mumbai traffic can be deadly. It really sucks. Anyway, one step out of the car and I felt so insignificant before that architectural marvel of Moorish, Oriental and Florentine style of the Taj. I turned around and looked at the mighty Arabian Sea as a gentle sea breeze ruffled my hair. Everything felt so welcoming, so warm. There were promises in the air. We entered the Taj and soon we were inside the epitome of luxury and elegance. The flower arrangements were stunning and the decorative appointments were extraordinary. We were then ushered by an exceptionally courteous member of staff, Mr. Javed, who instantly made us feel special. After all, it was not every day that we were treated like royals. Even the Muna at our local food joint was accustomed to ignoring us most of the time. We threw each other a knowing smile, walked straighter than usual while surrendering to the "Wah Taj" feeling. We reached Masala Craft, the restaurant that Gaurav had made reservations at. Even though the Taj had some 6 to 7 restaurants, Masala Craft was one of their best Indian food offerings. We also crossed the Japanese restaurant Wasabi on the first floor. Even though it sounded exquisite, just trying Japanese food for us Indians is kind of a self-accomplishment unless you are one of those rare individuals who like eating huge octopuses or are in love with raw sushi. Thank God Gaurav had chosen Masala Craft. I instantly fell in love with the restaurant. The flowers, the music and the ambience made it all so dreamy. Gaurav, Dipti, Swami and Nidhi looked equally awestruck. We had this huge discussion over what to order and what not to, but finally we settled for our typical paneer, mushroom, naan and dal. In the meantime, we were served cool sugarcane juices. Life for once felt surreal. I had this huge sense of satisfaction that I had chalked out my life plans well, executing it even better at that point of time. I was happy to be with them and celebrate my success, achieving what I always desired and ultimately to live life on my own terms. Nothing would have been better than this. Life was all black and white for me at that moment and my chest was filled with pride. For once, it felt like I had complete control over my life. But I wish I'd known that we were mere pawns in the bigger course of universal plans. No matter how much enthusiasm and enticement we muster, the universal forces maneuver us in a manner that we don't quite understand, at least until it is too late. Chaos is the ultimate truth and control is a myth. Once we were done with our soup, we started clicking selfies to share on social media. Dipti's floral maxi against the backdrop of the Taj gathered hundreds of likes on Facebook and she fluttered her eyelashes like a diva. Nidhi and I tagged people on Facebook in order to push them to like our pictures, setting aside the bouts of guilt and embarrassment rising within us. Gaurav did not even try. He just WhatsApped his pictures to his close group of school friends who in return filled the group with comments like, "Cha Gay Guru, Landa Jawan Ho Gaya Hai," which encouraged him to try some more of his silly poses while some sophisticated-looking folks seated next to us laughed at us. In short, everyone knew we had never been to a 5-star hotel before. After a few more drinks, I got up to use the restroom. I could see the Taj was glowing with the liveliness of the most affluent and acclaimed, who gathered there to celebrate their entrepreneurial success and indulge in the dreams and hopes that this city has to offer to them. After all, the Taj was just not any hotel but the iconic identity of this legendary city and a symbol of opulence. I smiled without realizing that it was going to be my last smile for a very long time. The restrooms were located in a relatively quiet corner, separated from the central dome area by a corridor. When I got back from the restroom, I could sense a sudden uneasiness in the air. Something was just not right, but I continued walking towards the hall. Suddenly, I saw a glass window shatter and heard the sound of gunshots.